Israeli society is deeply divided over the ongoing war in Gaza, reflecting a complex mix of perspectives shaped by ideology, ethnicity, and personal experiences. The conflict, sparked by Hamas's attack on October 7, 2023, which killed around 1,200 Israelis and took 253 hostages, has led to intense military operations, with over 32,000 Palestinians reported killed by the Hamas-run health ministry. These events have intensified debates within Israel, as outlined below: polarization over war and leadership. A Pew Research Center survey from March to April 2024 highlights growing divides, particularly between Jewish and Arab Israelis. Jewish Israelis increasingly trust the government, 61% in 2024, up from 53% in 2017, and view the military positively, 93%, while Arab Israelis show declining trust in the government, 23%, down from 44%, and only 34% view the military favorably. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's leadership is a flashpoint, with only 19% of left-leaning Israelis trusting him compared to 75% of right-leaning ones. His plan to occupy Gaza City has drawn domestic and international criticism, further splitting public opinion. Humanitarian concerns versus security priorities. Many Israelis are untroubled by Gaza's humanitarian crisis, with a 2025 Israel Democracy Institute poll showing 67% expressing little to no concern about famine and suffering in Gaza, though Arab Israelis are more likely to express concern. This reflects a focus on security and hostage recovery over Palestinian suffering, with 70% of Jewish Israelis prioritizing freeing hostages and protecting soldiers. Conversely, some Israelis, as noted by former advisor Nimrod Novik, are increasingly exposed to Gaza's devastation due to less media self-censorship, prompting calls for a ceasefire. Ceasefire and hostage negotiations. Public sentiment on ceasefire talks is mixed. A July 2024 Economist post indicates over 70% of Israelis want the war to end with hostages released, but only 21% support a two-state solution. Families of hostages push for negotiations, while others, especially on the right, back Netanyahu's total victory stance, despite military setbacks like the deaths of 10 soldiers in Gaza. Social and political fractures. The war has strained personal relationships and deepened divides between religious and secular Jews, as well as between political left and right. While conflicts between Israeli Arabs and Jews have slightly decreased, 28% see strong conflict in 2024, down from 46% in 2023. Ideological gaps have widened. Protests against Netanyahu's policies, including settlement expansion in the West Bank, 40% see it as helping security, 35% as hurting, highlight ongoing tensions. Media and public perception. BBC coverage notes that Israeli media often downplays Palestinian suffering, with many Israelis skeptical of reports about starvation in Gaza. A Center for Media Monitoring study criticized the BBC itself for amplifying Israeli narratives while minimizing Palestinian perspectives, adding to the complexity of how the war is perceived domestically. These divisions, rooted in differing values and priorities, show a society grappling with the war's costs of both human and political while facing international pressure and internal unrest. For more details, see the BBC's report at www.bbc.com/news or Pew Research at www.pewresearch.org.